welcome back to the Farmstead. I will admit, I am not much of a candy lover, but I will not turn down a Butterfinger or a Peppermint Patty. And today, because 'tis the season, we're going to make some Peppermint Patties. And you're going to be amazed at how easy it is to do. Ready? Alright. So I've got my mixer. And to my mixer, we're going to add 1 can of sweetened condensed milk. Just pour it right in. And to that, we're going to add a 1.5 teaspoons of peppermint extract. That's where we get our good flavor. And this is a 1/2 teaspoon, so I'm going to add 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright. We're going to stir that up a little bit. Just enough to kind of mix it up good. Alright, now to that we're going to add, a little at a time, 4 cups of powdered sugar. And after each addition, we're going to give it time to incorporate. And eventually it will come together and make like a dough. Almost like a bread dough. So that was 4 cups, but it's not quite coming together as much as it needs to be. So I'm going to add a little bit more. Alright, scrape down the sides. You can see it's very sticky. Oh yeah. Nice. And our goal is to get it to the consistency where we can roll it in a ball in our hands, kind of like you would sugar cookies or ginger snaps. Alright, I think we're good. Let's get it all off of our beater here. Need some of that, so we'll set it out of the way. You can see we have got a very sticky ball here. Wow. And it very much is like a dough. So, wash my hands. I'm gonna wash my hands. I'll be right back. Put a little bit of powdered sugar in a bowl, and we're going to use it here. Move this out of our way. Now I have a cookie sheet lined with parchment. So put a little flour, a little powdered sugar on my hands and on our plate. I've got my smallest cookie scoop here. I'm going to make a ball. Lay it out. I'm going to spray the bottom of a glass just a little bit. And I'm going to mash it down into the shape of a patty. There. Now, these go into the freezer to chill for just about 20 minutes, and then we'll dip them in chocolate. While our little patties are in the freezer chilling, we're going to put 3 cups of semi-sweet morsels, and I have big and little here just because that's what I had on hand, and we're going to melt these over some hot water. Now to that, we're going to add 2 teaspoons of a vegetable shortening, and this just helps it shine and helps it stick better and just work better with our peppermint patties. So we get that in there, and that's all it takes, just a couple teaspoons. Doesn't add any flavor. Doesn't really do anything except just help them bind together and shine. All right, give that a minute to melt. Our patties have been sitting in the freezer now for about 20 minutes. And you can see they are very easy, if you go gently, to peel off, and you have a patty. Now these are cool enough that they are really going to help that chocolate set. So I'm just going to peel them all off, set them back onto the parchment. Once we dip them, we're going to put them right back on this parchment. Until they ferment. All right, now we're waiting on our chocolate to finish. We got one more thing. I've got some little candy canes here, and I want to sprinkle some of that on the top. So, roll them in. Crumbs. All right, let's put these in a little bowl. And there's a couple big chunks in there, but for the most part, we've just got crumbs. All right, those are ready. Let's check on the chocolate. The chocolate is melting. We'll just give it a couple more minutes. So, I am not happy at all with the way this chocolate did not melt. So, we're gonna punt. And we're going to use almond bark and get some of that melting. To me, this is a fun part of cooking. When something doesn't work out exactly right, I can punt. And part of that is having a nice stocked pantry. All the things that I might need this time of year, I've tried to stock up on over the last couple months. So when something happens like this, I'm not at a stalemate. I'm at a detour. Problem solved. All right, we're going to microwave this in about 15-second intervals until it's nice and melty. There we are. Yeah. A couple minutes later and we are back in business. Much better. All right. Straight out of the freezer. Gently peel it off. Oh yeah, much better. All right. So put it on our fork and dip it in our chocolate. Shake it off. Back to our parchment. All right. Kind of get a rhythm to it after a couple. Definitely has a little bit of a rhythm to it. Voila! They ain't beautiful, but they're homemade. That's what matters. So we're gonna let these sit here and harden up. We'll give those others a few minutes to harden up the patties, and then we'll dip them, let them all harden, and then we'll wrap them up. See you in a bit. So our peppermint patties sat for about 30 minutes, and they're nice and hard, and they peeled right up off of the parchment. So now we're going to wrap them individually. Now I found these little wax paper wrappers on Amazon. I think they come in a package of 50 and they were relatively inexpensive. So that's what we're gonna wrap up our peppermint patties with. I'm gonna turn these upside down. I've made some of my little round labels and I've got some little stickers. I bought a big package of Christmas stickers this year and these are some of the ones that came. And so we are going to use those to seal them up. So we're going to take this and we're going to turn it upside down. And we're kind of just going to fold our paper around it. Now tuck in the very last piece and this piece. So I have kind of a nice flat bottom. I'm gonna get a sticker. And we're gonna put it right on there to hold it closed. I didn't quite get that over to the edge, so let's add another one. Probably cut down these little papers a little bit. But I think for what we're doing today, they'll be just fine. Let's add a Christmas tree to that one. And there we go. All right, let's get busy. And so there you have it, homemade peppermint patties, all wrapped up and ready for gifting. Thanks for watching. See you next time.